Welcome to this video. Today I have a lot of scripting to show. I am going to show how to create infinite levels on this arcade game. Let me show you what it looks like first and then we'll jump into the scripting. Okay, so I'm just going to play the game here, and I have it set for the boss to come out at 30 seconds, and I have an asteroid. There's the asteroid. You can't shoot it down right now. I have it set so that they come out once in a while, just like enemies come out in waves, and then periodically have, like what just came out, an asteroid shower. So pretty soon here, alright, there's the boss. So I'm going to show now what happens when you take out the boss. Okay, when he's dead, it automatically pulls up the upgrade screen. So as far as the story goes, we're liberating some civilizations that have been overrun by artificial intelligence. So after defeating the boss, we're going to have access to the engineering bay, and this is why the upgrade screen pops up. So now remember before, if I were to hit escape and bring up the pause menu, I could go into this upgrade screen, but now I've come to it through a different way by defeating the boss. So when I hit done, I need to go back to the next level and not to the pause menu. So the timing here needs to be delayed a little bit as far as like the boss exploding, him dying, waiting a few seconds before the screen pops up. So I can add that no problem. But when I hit done, it's going to go into the next level. So if I were to play this for another 30 seconds, you would see the same thing repeated, and if you have been paying attention to how easy it is to kill these enemies, all of the timers have been reset and all their hit points have been lowered again at the beginning of this wave. So I won't play through the whole thing. Let's jump over into the scripting now. In the wave script, I have added some variables: wave num to keep track of what level you're on, wave time. This is going to replace time since level load. That's because I am not going to reload the level. I'm just going to increment the wave number after every boss is defeated, and I have to reset the time. Here are a bunch of asteroid variables. I have one for the game object. How many asteroids, num asteroids, will come out in each shower. I have a bonus begin time, bonus duration time, and bonus end time. Bonus is just because the asteroids are supposed to drop upgrades and gas and stuff like that. So they're neutral. They can do damage to you, but they're neutral. And then some boss variables. So is the boss alive? The boss just died. That's a new one. And boss begin time. Alright, so now in the start function, this has changed quite a bit. I have left in the lines enemy wait and next wave equal new float. And I've taken all the other initializing lines of code and put them down into a function called initialize wave. I'll show that down below. And I also have a new variable or a new function that says how many asteroids are going to come out in each shower, called num asteroids with a capital N. So I'm going to scroll down here. The first thing in the update function is to keep track of wave time. That's how long you've been playing in this wave. So it just increases with time.delta time. Pretty easy. Now remember, we have if not boss alive, we go through all this code. So if there's a boss around, then nothing gets generated. If there's no boss around, then we create the enemy mines, the towers, and then I have two new sections in here, one for isolated asteroids. This is when they come out just randomly, one at a time. And then the showers come at set times. So how I've decided to do this is if the wave time is greater than bonus begin time, then I want to see, okay, well, am I still within the end time? Yes, then I want to start instantiating some asteroids. I'll create one, and then I add a little bit of time, and that is basically dividing up my duration time by how many asteroids are going to come in the shower. once I am past the bonus end time, I'm going to reset the bonus begin time. I'm going to add the wave time to it. So if this is every 30 seconds or 45 seconds or however long I decide to do that, then I'll get another shower later on in the same wave. And then update the bonus end time and also update the number of asteroids that will come in the next shower. And finally, the boss is going to come out after some boss begin time. I'm going to scroll down here some more, past inst enemy. Now here's my initialize wave, and I basically have wave time set to 0. I have all of my enemies and asteroid timers set, and then the bonus waves and the boss. So boss just died is false at the beginning of a wave because he's not just died. Boss alive is false because we're not going to create a boss till the end of the wave. And boss begin time. So right now the boss comes out at 30 seconds. And then here's my num asteroids. So I have min asteroids, max asteroids, and then I just take the floor function of some number in between the min and the max. So let's see what I've done in enemy stats. When the boss dies, we're only going to look in this case statement right here, these few lines. So before I had it where the boss would be destroyed and then instantiate an explosion. And now I need to say, well, the boss just died, and this is for menu purposes. So also the menus pop up when the time scale is 0. So I need to set time scale equal to 0, and then also decide which, or set which game menu is going to pop up. The upgrade menu is number 3. So that's what I'm going to do here. And let's go into the display controller. So this is the upgrade screen. I'm going to page up a few times so you can see here we're in the upgrade menu where the game menu is 3. I'm going to page down a few times again. So remember, in a previous video I had shown how to come to like a certain menu, like the instruction screen, for example, and any other menu that you could arrive at from a different place, from multiple places. I set it up so that you would go back to the menu that you came from. That's now in this else statement, game menu equals previous menu. What I've added is this if statement, wave.boss just died. So if it's true, if the boss just died, then this is what we want to do when we click on done. I should have pointed this out. So we're in the if statement here for clicking on the done button when you're done on the upgrade screen. So when you're done, we want to resume the game. So that's time scale equals 1. We want to increment the wave number. So that's wave.wavenum++. And then wave.bossalive equals false. So at this point, we want to be able to start the level over, generate new enemies, and so the boss needs to be, the boss alive is set to false. Now I'm just going to show really quickly the asteroid. This is a very simple script right now. I can make this as complicated as I want. The asteroids could come in from any direction. The showers, they will need to come in from about the same starting point and then have the same angle coming through the screen. But for now, just to see that they are different, they're just going to go horizontally across the screen at some speed set between random.range 2 and 5, and then the update transform.position.x adds to the a little bit of x each time, speed times time.delta time. So that's all I have now. So we have infinite waves now, and there are a few other things to tidy up, like the timing after a boss dies and some other stuff like that. And ultimately, if I decide to not have any updates or upgrades available from the pause menu, then I'll need to take out that option from the pause menu. So stay tuned for more videos.